Welcome back to Peril Pending, and today we're going to look at James O'Brien's explanation of what exactly Nacho Nigel is. Welcome. We're looking at today, from the 14th of May, as you can see there, a little bit of a cut-off, the James O'Brien Show. Not the whole show, we're just going to be looking at a specific point that explains a new phrase to myself, called Nacho Nigel. Let's take a look.
Nacho Nigel is a thing. Nigel always chickens out. Nacho Nigel has pulled out of a speech he was supposed to make in Sunderland today, despite having ordered members of the media to pre-submit their questions for the Q&A.
Who does Nigel Farage think he is, really? He asked them to pre-submit. Mate, you're just an MP. You're an MP with, what, 5, 7? I can't remember how many actual members you've got, like sitting MPs, that is. Who do you think you are? Pre-submit questions. Mr. Captain Free Speech.
I think they've probably realised they're not allowed to. So they would have said to the media, you must pre-submit your questions. Nigel Farage, who will talk about anything, anywhere, anytime, any place, except the James O'Brien programme, which he's too terrified to appear on for 12 years and counting. He can't actually order journalists only to ask him questions that he likes. This is the problem, isn't it? If someone sets up an entire TV station to hasten your march to power, you begin to think...
Exactly, he begins to think that that's perfectly normal. That's exactly how things should be done. Because he likes to equate himself to Donald Trump when you're just an MP. You're an MP of Clacton and you never show up.
That you can do that. Or you look across the Atlantic or across the world at the politicians you most admire, like Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, and you, if you're the sort of pound shop version that we're lumbered with in this country, you think, well, why shouldn't I control the media? Why shouldn't I only get to answer questions that I want to answer? Why should I have to be exposed to uncomfortable questions about secret £5 million gifts and house purchases? And so he tried to do that, and presumably someone said to him, we can't make them ask the questions they've pre-submitted. They might say, yes, we would like to ask Nigel Farage just how he has ended up being so wonderful. But then when they actually get handed the microphone and stand up, they will say, how come you're being investigated for something you said that involved no wrongdoing whatsoever? Or other questions, perhaps. I still think that the house in Frinton-on-Sea has not been properly explained, the source of the cash for that purchase. So anyway, Nacho Nigel always...
And of course, obviously, the property in Clacton too. The money that he took from reform voters before he told them to step down after allegedly receiving another 1 million from Christopher Harborne, him and Boris Johnson. That's why he stood on his MPs before Brexit. But yeah, perfect. A little short one. Nacho Nigel. Nigel always chickens out.